Hey guys, my name is Ignatius.
And my name is Juniors.
And this is the highlight show for the Southeast Asia, Oceania, Shadowverse Open, Dawnbreak, Nightedge, Unlimited Cup. Let's take a look at some of our favorite clips from this tournament. So this is from a loser's top 8 game, Shadow Lulu versus Miyu, and Shadow Lulu able to summon a Mordecai on turn 5, and then another one on turn 6, which is absolutely backbreaking.
Yes.
And you guys didn't know, Mordecai is a follower that when it gets destroyed, it just comes back. So the value and the threat that it poses here is insane. But we see here Miyu on the clapback, able to get a Kawi destroyed twice because of Twilight Queen and restore the defense all the way back up. But unfortunately, it just was not enough. And at the end of the day, those 2 Mordecais from the beginning of the game ended as well.
And look at this Tenko Shrine field. Wow, it's healing and doing massive damage. How are we supposed to win this?
And not just that, but it destroyed each of the exact followers to minimize the maximum amount of damage as well.
Yes, and oh, he's gonna deck out. This is very bad.
This is the adventures of Tenko's Shrine here.
Yeah.
Able to heal, destroy the enemy board, and then even cause the opponent's deck to deck out.
Wow, that control.
And in this game with Dream Life versus Kawakazi piloting this aggro Dragoncraft has to get past this Kawi, and he's going to take the gamble of running this Aepha in, and if this Kawi hit anything except for the Ivory Dragon, it would have been not lethal, but that 1 in 3 lethal chance won Kawakazi the game.
This is loser's final, Kurosomi versus Kawakazi, and look at the power of Mususu. The +2 is giving a little for Kurosomi, and that is the game.
That's exact lethal.
Yes.
All of these followers add together. It's Dragoncraft strength in numbers. And here we are in the grand finals. Kurosomi versus Astalos X playing that Giant Chimera, his second one to clear Astalos X's board and defeat Astalos X with massive damage. And with that, he was able to tie it up 1-1. But in the final game here, Astalos X managed to win one over the aggro Dragoncraft using mid-range Swordcraft, which is one of the matchups you were talking about a lot.
Yes.
Mid-range Swordcraft just is really favored here. And as we can see here, even when Kurosomi got that massive damage, Aina got that Sky Commander Celia off the top for that burst storm damage. And as we see here,
a finisher of Celia coming down to give despair.
Despair indeed. And Kurosomi gets knocked out of the tournament, and Astalos X becomes champion. And as you can see in the brackets here, Astalos X had a pretty nice cruise ride through upper bracket, and Kurosomi had a hard slog through lowers, and he even had a rematch against Kawakazi, who he sent down to losers at first, but he was able to triumph in losers finals, get all the way back up to grand finals, and then Astalos X just smacked him back down.
Oh, that feels bad, man.
Although you know what? Must feel really good for Astalos X. He's been grinding so hard, and he finally has a really nice, well-deserved win under his belt. Now, this tournament did pay out quite a bit in league points, and as you can see, the entire landscape of the standings has changed. Astalos X, having won this tournament, is now in first place over the previous contender, BMA.
By 1 point.
By 1 point, but that's still first place.
First place.
And that's 20 points. So before, Astalos X was at 37, and now all the way up to first. That's why these tournaments are so important. And guys, if you thought that these online tournaments were all there is to the Shadowverse Southeast Asia Oceania scene, you're dead wrong. Shadowverse World Circuit Singapore 2018 at Bugis Plus, August 11th to 12th, a live event offline with a $10,000 US prize pool. That's a lot of cash.
I'll let some of it as well.
And again, guys, even if you're not from this region, you can come in and compete for the USD. That prize pool, you know, it's to go around. So if you have the time and you have the ability, do come down and compete. And it's limited free accommodation for non-locals. But you know what? For people from this region, the real prize is that if first place in this tournament gets a free ticket to the Contenders Cup in SEAO near the end of the year, which then leads into the World Grand Prix, the biggest Shadowverse event of all time. $1 million just for first place. So this is an important event. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching our highlight show. Thank you to Cygames as well for putting all of this on. I've been Ignatius. You can find me at youtube.com/IgnatiusLP for all of your daily Shadowverse content needs.
And I'm Juniors. You can find me on Twitch @Juniors.
And that's it from us. We'll see you next time.